Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach the Bible correctly, and the water for you brothers, you Akim, who follow these men of the Lord, wholeheartedly leading by example. This is just the various topics. Isaiah 26 and 20. Enter into your chambers. Let's go to Isaiah 26 and 20. There we go. Okay. That's what I want to talk about. This is like, keep your eyes on the prize. Philippians chapter 3 verse 14. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, or HaMashiach Yahweh Shai. And the prize are the inheritance. It's the full package. It's multiple rewards. And this is one of them. Not this, but after this is one out of many rewards and prizes. Philippians Philippians 3:14, I press towards the mark. Let's get that. Philippians 3:14. Philippians 3:14. I press towards the mark. Let's get that word mark. I press towards being a watchman, observer, the distance mark looked at the goal, which is being a watchman and observer. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling. Prize. The reward, the award to the victor in the game. To the victor, a prize to the victor, so a prize. I press towards the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Let's get that. Let's just get the word God. The Father. So that reward is after this. This is not your reward. This is not my reward. You that are on this sign, that's not your reward. That's not your reward. Your reward is after this. So, you know, so we're going to end it with this. Revelations, this is your reward. Revelation chapter 21 verse 5. And he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. Revelations 21 and 5. And he said, and he that sat upon the throne said, Behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, Write, for these words are true and faithful. True. We're going to get faithful. Transaction of business. Like they're faithful, It's a successful transaction of business, we're going to jump down to, remember, this is your reward and a promise. Revelations 21 verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Wait, let's start from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Revelations chapter 21 verse 12. And had a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gate 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Verse 13. On the east green on the east third on the east 3 gates, on the north 3 gates, on the south 3 gates, on the west 3 gates. And the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. That stood out to me because seeing that this is real. So the whole world is gonna see this, and it gives me that feeling of and this is not about feelings. It just gives me this this thought that there's scripture that says that there's gonna be some Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, and I hope I'm not one of them, that are gonna be ashamed in the kingdom. And this gives me that thought because that's gonna confirm, like, that's the biggest, one of many biggest smacks in the face that the Bible is real. This the kept documents of true history, because they didn't have cameras back in the day, back in the beginning of time. So they had to keep information of what's going on, just to keep a track of what's happening in life. It's on paper. They have to write it down on paper. So, and the wall of the city had 12 foundations, and in them the names of the 12 apostles of the Lamb. Because Yahweh's testimonies is so great, it still lives today. is still talked about today. Movies has been made by in this temporary queendom that's deteriorating every single day. You know, and these 12 and the names of the 12 disciples, because in the kingdom of heaven, it's gonna be like that same impact on this side when individuals get amped up for a celebrity. That same amped, exciting feeling that individuals get, whoever, if you are a fan of something, you look highly upon something, it's gonna be like, it's like that in the kingdom of heaven. And that's really cool how the Most High, just it's cool like that, like like that, that's witnessing the 12 disciples amongst many other rewards, but that reward that their names are up on some, you know what I mean, on the wall, and you know, and it's gonna be it's gonna be fancy. I don't know how it's gonna look, but it's gonna be fancy. It's gonna be nice. Not that it's gonna be. It is nice. It's nice. It's it's man. There's no words can explain. It's nice. I don't know what it looks like, but it's nice. You know, it's gonna be official. Or um, and what the and it's, the thought of like damn, like Lord, like a and he that we're gonna skip down to 18. And the buildings of the wall of it was of jasper. The buildings of the wall was of jasper, and the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. And then it put thoughts in my head, that our slave, you know, the other nations, they're gonna keep it clean, keep it nice and waxed, nice and clean, because realistically, due to weather changes and just, there's just a way nothing stays clean on its own. Things eventually gets dusty, you know. A bird can fly by and it's just in its natural thing, and it just so happens to it just ate a meal. And now the golden wall, not the, like a fence, a jasper fence near a lake. You know what I mean? I'm needs to be wiped down. You know, man, I just got this feeling that it would be an honor to wipe that fence down. You know, I get first dibs on wiping that fence down before a heathen comes even close to that fence. You know, and then eventually, but Lord willing, I got, through the Spirit, I needs to attend to something else. So I need you to, I don't know. It's just exciting to think about this, and the hope of receiving this prize. and the building of the wall of it was of jasper. That's on. Now it doesn't say what specific color jasper it is, so it just said jasper. Of jasper. It's nice. Jasper, the material. That solid, shiny material. Woo! Not walls like, what are walls here? Walls here are, what is this? What wall is this? I don't know what this thing is called, man. Drywall? I think that's what it's called. Walls of jasper. Man, that's a solid, woo, heavy wall, man. That wall, oh man. Wall of jasper. And the city was pure gold, like unto clear glass. And the foundations of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. And the foundation of the wall of the city were garnished with all manner of precious stones. The first foundation was jasper, the second, sapphire, the third, I don't know how to pronounce that. Chalcedony. Looks like water. The fourth, emerald. The fifth, sardonyx. The fifth, sardonyx. The sixth, sardius. Sardius. The seventh, I don't know how to say that.
Chrysolite.
Chrysolite. The eighth beryl. The color of the chariot, the UFOs that I think it was Ezekiel saw. Just to throw it out there for edification's sake. Aluminum. I don't know how to say that, man. The ninth, a topaz. Man, on a sunny day, shine. Man, you don't even need a lamp, whatever. Shine, man. A topaz. The ninth. Wait, the 10th. Yo. Salakia. There we go. Okay, I got it. Alright, so the last one we looked up was topaz. The 10th, this one. There we go. Okay. The 11th. Jacinth. The 12th. And the 12th. And the 12 gates were 12 pearls. Every several gate was of one pearl. And the street of the city was pure gold, as it were transparent glass. And I saw no temple therein, for the Lord power almighty and the Lamb are the temple of it. So, you know, I hope that was edifying. And Lord willing, you're part of the 144,000 men, 1/3 of men, women, and children who's listening. And may the Lord bless you with spiritual powers. May Yahweh and his sons, may Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai bless you with spiritual powers. Shalom.